It is 6 p.m. on the Mikey Laugh Show, and I'm glad to be here. Well, hello. It's the Mikey Laugh Show. It's Sunday afternoon. It's always a pleasure to be out here, and I have such an amazing evening planned for you because with me in the studio is Deb Tuck. We should give her a round of applause. Yay! Deb, are you there? Deb, you've gone really very quiet. I hope she's not having a technical difficulty. Oh my goodness, maybe she is. All right, guys, so welcome to the Mike Laugh Show. It's Mikey, and I have with me co-hosting Deb Tuck. And I don't want to spill the beans. I'm hoping that she'll just get back here real quickly. In the meantime, if there is somebody that you could tell that Mikey Laughs is live and live in color and that we'd love to have some people out, I would just appreciate if you'd share the information and have some people coming on out because tonight promises to be an exciting evening. All right. So come on in, and we have 1 million in the house. I thank you so very much. Please put something in the chat so that I know that you're here. And in the meantime, I'm just wondering whatever happened to my guest. She was right here. I don't know if she was having a technical difficulty, but whatever it is, I know she has it under control. So in a matter of a split second, she'll be back here with us. All right. So how has your Sunday afternoon been? I mean, how was your week? What are you grateful for today? Quickly start putting something in the chat. Let me know what you've been grateful for. Well, I am just so grateful that I'm alive. Every time, like I said, that I realize that I wake up and I'm on this side of earth, I am really very excited. Yes, I'm breathing, I'm alive. My kids are alive. Oh, I could go on and go on. There's so many things to be thankful for. All right, Deb's back. And it's a good thing that I'm not so excited that I'm not seeing that my co-host is back. Whatever happened.
I tried to bring the computer closer and it unplugged. Girl, I'm like, the devil.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me just start again. Guys, we want to welcome with us in studio this afternoon, Deb Tuck. She's an amazing woman, and she works with an amazing bunch of women, and she's going to be with us tonight because she thinks that what she does pretty much could be a call, but it's definitely her passion. And she's going to share with us some stories this afternoon just to make us see how when you do something that you're exactly passionate about, it does not even feel like work. So then, without any further ado, I want to say welcome to Mikey Laughs. It's my pleasure to have you here, and this is all about you this afternoon, so you get to show your show.
I mean,
But I want to keep
with it. I cannot even. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay.
Fantastic. First of all, what an amazing show you have.
I absolutely thank you.
Yes, truly, you bring energy into every room. Ever since the first time I met you, you have never varied from that. And so, thank you for having this platform, but also thank you for inviting me. I'm so humbled, to be honest, to be able to talk about passion. I mean, of all things, passion, Lord. But, I'm so excited to join your platform, and thank you for having me here. And I'm excited to share a little bit about who I am, what drives me, and really why I think passion is like a missing ingredient these days. You know,
Well,
it's a
there you
missing
go.
ingredient.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go. Well, I have to give it right back to you though, Deb, because the time I saw you, that's kind of like just how I felt about you too. You had this aura, and I just felt you were fantastic.
Thank you,
Oh
my
yeah.
love. Thank you. Much more success on your business here and what you bring to the world. But yes, so here I am. A mom. Just to let you all know a little bit about me before Mikey gets us laughing and keeps us rolling here. I am a mom of three amazingly crazy kids. Our house, when you talk about laughter, Mikey, this is a house of laughs. because I don't know how I got so blessed to have three kids in the arts. I come from an artistic family in the
Mm-hmm.
arts music sense, and so it got really passed down onto the kids, and some of that family passion got in them too. But the laughter is, a driving force and has always been in our house. So that keeps us here. But passion, where I come from, it's like one of those pieces of a puzzle that keeps you moving like a locomotive moves. Like when the train gets to moving, it's very difficult to stop it because the driving force of passion keeps it moving in the direction you want it to
What's it
go.
go? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's the way when I think about summarizing passion, that's what comes to my mind, how it propels you. And I think a lot of, with so many things being so open, internet wide, all these various tools, the distractions, we call them squirrel moments. Squirrel, the squirrel, okay, I'm in a squirrel moment, I'm so distracted. It can really tip us in the opposite direction of really moving with what we are passionate about,
There
because
you
every
go.
little thing we see sparkles,
Yep.
right? And because it sparkles, it grabs us and we think we need to follow that sparkle. And you don't always have to follow that sparkle, you follow your sparkle. And then let that, illuminate the lights for you.
There you
So
go.
yeah.
All right, so Deb, tell me one thing that you're passionate about.
So, well, I could tell you a lot of things,
I
but
know.
let's say I'm passionate. Honestly, in a summary, I'm passionate about people.
Okay.
That's it. And so when I look at people, I look at what we all have in common, right? And one of the things that I know for sure we all have in common is skin. So I am super passionate about helping people to live confidently, regardless of what age or stage they are in their skin.
All
And
right.
so I was fortunate enough to find a model that I was able to attach myself to for almost 9 years now.
Oh,
That allowed,
congratulations. 9 years. They say
yes,
7 years is like
the
the
itch.
stage where it looks as though it's going to work. So if you if you get beyond the 7 year itch.
Yes, the 7 year is a marker, and it had proven to be true for 7 years. That, oh, okay, is this really it? But when you're propelling still, you know that there is a connection to your soul to this thing, and that's what keeps me here. So I am passionate about helping people have healthy skin, not just healthy looking skin, but actual healthy skin. Now, I must do a disclaimer is I'm no medical professional. Okay. I will not claim to be that. This is not what I'm saying. But there are ways that I'm finding that people are neglecting themselves. One of those, and it shows up in your skin.
Right.
Um, and so I'm a firm believer in no matter where you go, you need to light up the room. You
Right.
need to light up the room because guess what? Everybody else in the room is dull.
Oh yeah.
And I don't say that in a negative manner, but in a proven manner, is that most people are looking for light. So when you
Oh
come in
yes.
with a nice brightness to you, a nice cleanness to you, something that is unexpected, even as much as putting on like a beautiful, lip color can brighten a room. Now the lip is skin. So of course, most people don't think about the lip as skin.
But it
But it
is.
is skin.
Uh-huh.
So my what I'm passionate about is about helping people with all skin to live, you know, confidently, to appear confidently, show up confidently, be confident in your
Mhm.
skin, whatever age or stage you are in life.
All right, so Dave, I'm gonna push something at you, and I'm gonna say, so just about anything for my skin, just about anything for my lips. Do you
No,
have
I
a
would
brand
never.
there that you think is like the brand? Maybe I don't know. Tell
Come
me.
on now. I am excited you asked that question because I could talk about this I can absolutely talk about this brand all day, all night. I can just go on from one to the other. But while there are many products on the market that are ideal and are good that will work for our skin. Mary Kay is the brand that I represent, and Mary Kay. Why I love Mary Kay is because I've seen the science behind it, and I know that for 58 years this company has been in the field, in the marketplace,
58
and
years.
proven. Yeah, 58 solid years a debt,
Wow.
not incurring any debt, and all of this without a lot of advertising. And for 58 years, we have impacted the skin of the world so much that all the
Wow.
fashion models are wearing. In fact, so much so that last year, when the pandemic broke out, the
Mhm.
FDA reached out to Mary Kay, the company, to ask them to produce in their state of the art
Mhm.
facility in the US the hand sanitizers and hand wash
Oh, wow.
because it was so clean. So because there's so much that as a consultant you get to see behind the scenes, a lot
Uh-huh.
of people don't know and see that. Oh, when you
Right.
talk about Mary Kay the brand, they just think about makeup.
All
But
right.
Mary Kay
Hold
is
one
not a
second there, Deb, because I see the people rolling in and people are even saying hello to the co-host. So
hello,
Deborah Ortiz is saying
hello,
hello to the co-host. We're saying Alice Perez is saying hello. And I
hello.
want to welcome all of you. I thank you so much for all of my guests. And I want to tell you, Deb, you have a variety of people in our chat. I'm going to start right from the top to acknowledge the people who are here. I want to welcome Doreen Humby TV. She's visiting us from Canada. I want to welcome Emotion. I think Emotion may be in Atlanta. I want to welcome Shani's Kitchen Creations. I'm not quite sure where Shani's from, but welcome, Shani. I want to welcome Yvonne Jones. I am not sure where she is right now. I think when we met, she was in Port St. Lucie, but welcome, Yvonne. It's
I know
great to
Yvonne
have you.
Jones. I think
Oh my goodness. And then I want to welcome, let's see, Night Star Beauty, and she's from New Zealand and she's a content creator, and her specialty is makeup, the eye wearing blushes. So
wonderful.
she speaks your language because she's conscious about the skin. Then we have Sam, and Sam is in Germany. And
Wow.
welcome, Sam. Welcome, welcome to you. And then we have, let's see, we have Elise Police. And I want to think that Elise maybe in the Philippines. I'm not quite sure. If I did it wrong, then just tell me in the chat. Welcome to you. And I want to welcome Deborah Orat. I know she's in the Philippines. I thank you so much for coming. And we have some beautiful girls across there in the Philippines. Maybe Deb, you should uh, can you extend
Travel.
Mary Kay to the Philippines?
Mary Kay does have a market in the Philippines. Yes,
Oh
Mary Kay does
wow.
have over eight or nine international markets that they serve. And
Oh, that's
Philippines,
amazing. That's
yes.
amazing. All right, you know something? I really that might be a good this might be a good connection for you in many ways. I'm telling you.
Welcome
All right,
everyone.
so did I miss
How
anybody? Did I miss
wonderful.
anybody? The Dennis Way is here and she's visiting us from Canada. Thank you so very much for coming. I'm so excited. Girl, guys, you're making me so excited. I thank you so much for coming. Oh my goodness. All right, so back to you, Deb. You were telling me.
Wonderful.
Let me just ask you something. Do you think you just happened on Mary Kay? Did you get up one morning and just decide that you're just going to be a Mary Kay consultant? Is that how it happened?
It did not happen that way, but I
Tell
will
us
tell
about it.
I will tell you the honest truth. It happened by design.
Oh wow!
And I believe that it truly was a call. I was working at the time when Mary Kay found me. And sometimes they say if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. So I
Oh, I
was in a
like that. I think you should say it again. Say
if
it
you
again
stay
for the chat.
ready, yes, if you stay ready, you never have to worry about getting ready. And so when an opportunity comes to you, it's like a collision. And that's where you realize now your intertwined passion has now found its match. Kind of like
Wow,
when
that's
you
profound. I love it.
when you look at a jigsaw puzzle and you just have the right piece that fits in, that was how that happened for me. And I was just invited because I sing in a local choir. Well, I sang for many years, and so the person that invited me actually had been in Mary Kay for like 18 years. And I knew her as a friend at my church, and she said, I really want to help you, you to shine when you get up there and you sing a solo. I want to see some other things come out of you.
Right.
Um, and so I went, just curious. I was in a time frame in my life where I was fasting and asking God for some direction. And
Uh-huh.
so I went. Mikey, I'll tell you, I was late. I was late, but I was woman of my word. And so I showed up because I gave her my word that I would. And
Yeah.
so I got there just in time to hear someone say, how much it's allowed them to interact with other women around the world, around the
Right.
country, and be a blessing to them. So I she said, I invited you to come in, so we can show you how to do your eyes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And when I got there, I missed everything. And so she said, I said to her at the end, my you didn't get to do my eyes, but in more ways than one, my eyes were opened. And she looked at me as if it was like a spiritual saying. It might have been because it just flowed out. And she said, say that again. I said, yeah. I said, you didn't get to do my eyes, but you indeed did do my eyes, because now I can see where God had led me to be here. And so
Wow.
it was more than just the makeup for me. It was the blessing. It was the opportunity to relive or ignite, get that fire, that match that
Uh-huh.
struck. And now
Right.
the
So that was
fire is
definitely
on.
that
Yeah.
design, the pieces of the puzzle just falling right into place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I remembered when I was growing up, my grandmother, who was a bishop's kid, right? And I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
So back in those days, you don't wear makeup, you don't do all this stuff. There was not a lot of
I know.
education
I grew up in a
about skin.
Pentecostal background.
Yeah.
So
There's not
no
a lot of
pants.
education about skincare and
Mhm.
as you age, why you need to do certain things.
Mhm.
So, but I would watch my grandmother use her products to keep her skin youthful and looking young. She didn't have blemishes, she didn't have discoloration. She just had a great aging skin.
Skin.
And
Right.
so I was raised by her. So
Yeah.
naturally, I'm mirroring all these things. And now God has brought that to me. So
Very
now
good.
I was able to like figure out, oh, I love people. I love seeing people look their best and be their best and believe for their best. I think sometimes to my detriment, because I I do believe in people so much that
Mhm.
I often oversight some of their slights, which is
Mhm.
part of the love process. But that's how I was led into this Mary Kay world. And so I embraced it fully, that this is not just a makeup business or a skincare,
Mhm.
that's just a product,
Right.
right? But the ministry behind it was how you help women to be their very best. And that's how I came full circle with one of the things that I am super passionate about.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pausing again to say hello. All right, so I saw that some other people joined us. I don't want to miss anybody. Sometimes I'm a little scared to call the names, but I want to welcome Teacher Pete down there. So we have Jamaica in the house. And I want to welcome JoJo's Vlogs. JoJo's Vlogs is from, where is JoJo again? JoJo is from the Philippines, but I think she lives maybe in Jordan. I'm not quite sure. JoJo, am I saying it right? It's good to have you all. Welcome, guys. And I see that you're mixing and mingling, so things are going on in the chat. Very good. All right, but don't go anywhere because this passionate young lady is sharing what she loves and does best. She's Deb Tuck, and she's with Mary Kay, and that's her favorite brand. And she's just telling you, what it has done for her. and I'm sure she's going to tell you about some of the Love the Women. And I did tell her she could have some products too, so don't go anywhere. Deb Tuck is here, and it's her show. She's a
I like
star
the
by
sound of
show.
that.
All
I
right,
like
so
the sound of Deb Tuck
where are we?
show.
Well, hold 1 second again. Hold on. I think I saw somebody else. We want to welcome Mama's Handprint. We have Kingston, Jamaica in the
Welcome.
house. Oh my goodness, it's good to have you all. You all make me so happy. Oh my goodness. All right, Deb. So where were we? Where did we leave off? What was I not listening to? When Maggie's getting so excited, sometimes she's not. Oh, come on now, help me out.
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, we're just kind of discovering, what are how do you determine what are you passionate about?
right,
And I think usually it's the thing that you will do no matter what else is going on.
right.
you know
That's true.
in the ups, in the downs. I mean, last year, for instance, nobody knew what was going on with COVID. We had to
Uh-huh.
figure it out, and there were different ways that we interact with women. But with COVID, that had to be shut down.
Oh yeah, and,
So
and, and, and truthfully, I was thinking that maybe nobody was going to be dressing up the face too much because you really had to put on a mask. I wore
yeah.
lipstick sometimes, and then when I got home, the mask was just full of lipstick. I was just thinking, do I need to wear lipstick? Do I not really? So I know that that is something that could have brought some amount of trepidation for you in that industry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and
so you have go
it
ahead.
did for a lot of women
Uh-huh.
because you know although we cover all skin, age, sex, doesn't matter. Our businesses thrives mostly on women, and
Right.
women are notorious for leaving themselves for last. So it was not uncommon for a woman to say, "Oh, I'm not going to do that today because what is the point?" But then, my angle of passion is about educating you why you should still do it. It's sort of like someone will buy an insurance policy and say, "Well, oh, I didn't die. I haven't had a car accident, so why do I need the insurance?" Well, you need it as protection. Same thing with your skincare. Your skincare is still relevant for the protection of that organ. That's your organ. So that's where we come in now as consultants, is educating women on why your skin still matters even in a COVID era.
And I want to tell you something, Deb. When you when you look good, you feel good. So when the doom of COVID came on, I think then was more an opportunity for you to try to look good because believe me, you wanted to feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all
All right.
searching for a reason to live again.
Oh yeah.
And
All
yeah,
right,
and
so
so
you're
that's
having
that.
comments. Sorry, Deb, but you're having comments in the chat. Somebody's saying, hello, lovely host. And no, hello, lovely co-host. Sorry, that was
Thank you.
that was not an effort to steal your hello. And then somebody else, Yvonne Jones, is saying Mary Kay Ash always said that even in times of challenges, lipstick always sells. We need to brighten the skin and look good so we feel good.
That's right.
You're there for us, Deb. Yep, 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 yep.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes. That's
yeah. And
exactly
then when
it.
you feel good, you laugh.
That's right. You find the things that make life light.
Oh
When you
yeah,
feel good, you find it. You see them. You don't feel that sunken and despair. The
right.
disparity of the world is not. It's real, but it doesn't have to be real every moment of your day. And so it's so important that when we take that time to feel our best, look our best, we transition that to the neighbor.
Hmm.
Now you walk into a building, you walk into your office, you look different. You
You
challenge
shine.
people, yeah, to
Yeah,
look and to find joy. Yeah,
right. And you know something in the entrepreneurial world, you need to have people coming towards you. So sometimes
right.
when you have that really presentable, personable look with everything coordinated, it does kind of send the message that hey, I have myself together over here. Come on over. Come to
Yeah,
find out what I have.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. People are drawn to you more.
people are
Yeah,
drawn to you.
yeah, drawn
Yeah,
to you more. So I love that. I love that, we help women to feel good about themselves.
there
That's
you
the big
go.
side. Yeah.
So I see that for yourself, Mary Kay, like you said, it's just not skin, but it's the wider you. It's the woman building her entrepreneurial skills as well.
Yep, yep. That this the skill of communication. I remember I once walked into a woman's house, um, and I just felt, the need to pray. I did not know what she was dealing with. I didn't know if she had issues. I simply asked her, "Do you mind if I prayed with you real quick?" And she literally burst into tears.
Hmm.
So these are the things that when you're passionate about a person, God will download things to you that they don't even have to tell you, and
Right.
you just get to doing what God has assigned you to do. So, it's way beyond your passion. And this is just not about Mary Kay. Let's see. Honestly, this is about passion. So your
Hmm.
passion could be in cooking. Your
Right.
passion could be in designing shoes. It could be anything. But whatever your passion is, you will do it regardless of the obstacles that are there, because they will be, but you will press through it. Your fuel will be so lit that the locomotive moves no matter what. It moves no matter what.
So then, how do you keep up with the competition? Because I could, somebody else could say I could just go to Walmart and how do you keep up with the competition? What makes you stand out?
So what obviously the person that I am is what I am, the bankable person.
Hmm.
So in my world, you fall in love with me first.
Here you
Right
go.
now, you fall in love with me first. You don't know what I do, you don't know my background, you don't know anything. But it is my job, and really all of our jobs, to really allow people into our space so that we can impact their lives. Now, we
Right.
can't always control every decision that they're going to make,
Make.
but you can drop a nugget that causes them to rethink something.
Right.
So I don't necessarily think of anything as competition,
Hmm.
because I
I
don't think
love
you can
that.
compete with education. You know what I'm saying? You can go in the dollar store and buy an eyeshadow for $1, or a moisturizer for $1. Really? Do you really think that there is quality in that? Do you know what I'm saying? What would make it only be worth $1? And so that would be how I would approach someone who would think, well, I can just do it that way. Now, I will still love them and appreciate and respect their decision, but I'm still going to drop that nugget that's going to make you think, oh, really? I wonder, this is probably why I haven't seen any changes. Because I'm not really investing in myself. And so for us, we don't consider any brand, any market a competition, because every woman can choose. You get to choose what you do with us.
Good. And you're getting some props back there, Deb. Even Jones is saying, love that, Deb. You are clearly focused on building relationships, not just making a sale. Because we understand how that is. People
Right,
do business with the people that they love,
right,
trust,
right.
and they know them.
And so the
So
part of
once you
that is,
go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Part of that is showing up always. You see, otherwise people will think you're flaky. They will think you're just in it for the temporary high. They don't think it's a real ministry for you. They think, oh, well, you just cared about my dollars right now, but you don't really ultimately care about where the rest of my life is. So we will do wellness check-in all the time. And we'll
Right.
do, hey, especially with COVID, it was like people were like hungry for someone to reach out to them.
Oh
So in
yeah.
our world,
Interaction, man, mint,
yeah,
everything.
it just transitioned naturally for us to say, hey, we're simply giving you a checkup. How are you doing? We don't even talk about a product. We don't talk about their skin. We just want to know first, how are you doing? But because
Yeah.
if you established a relationship, they now start opening up about, oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you I was out of my eye cream. I'm noticing these shadows under my eye. What can I do about that? Oh, you know what? I've been in the sun a lot lately. I notice I'm getting some dark spots. What That's what allows the people to now reach out to you by choice.
Right. And I must commend you because during COVID, you came to my house. Do you remember?
I do.
You came and you left something on my door.
Yes. Yeah, we'll do a safe
Yeah.
drive by. We'll meet every woman, man, wherever they prefer to meet, so that they can continue to have healthy skin. Yeah.
Right, and Mama's handprint is agreeing with you. She says definitely that's the art of communication. So you're getting a lot of interaction from the chat. I thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Mama.
guys. I really do appreciate you. I really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a good
Thank
audience and you're really interacting. We love that. I thank you so much. All right, Deb. So do you have what I did tell you that you could display something? What do you have there? Do you have anything in
I
your little
do.
corner there? Yeah, bring it
I
out. Let's see
do.
what it
And I'm
is and we'll talk
hoping
about it.
I'm hoping the lighting will be helpful. Sometimes there's just a feedback, a glare. So forgive me if it isn't. But Mary Kay has a flagship product that we call the Miracle Set. It is a four-part component to a skincare regimen. Forgive me, y'all. My lighting is not really the best to display things, but this is just the brochure that shows the four components, and it has your cleanser, your day cream, a night cream, and an eye cream, and all of
Mhm.
these are considered basic essential for everyday healthy skin. You would
Right.
use your day cream in the day, you would flip it to the night cream at night. But essentially, this miracle set is what we call our three-dimensional product. And so what it does for you is it's going to delay the signs of aging. It
Oh
is going to,
wow. That's
yes,
a good one. I
delay
wonder if
the
it has
signs.
anything to do with the gray hairs. I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what? You might not even, no one can see your gray hair when your skin looks so young, okay?
Well, there you go. It takes the emphasis off.
But yeah, it delays the signs of age and it defends you from free radicals and it delivers consistently. So this is the cleanser, this is the full size of your day cream, the
Uh-huh.
full size of your night cream, and then the fourth one is your eye cream. And so we always encourage women to, although you can mix and mingle products, always have a full set. Because what do you do when you only, you'll be surprised how many women I've run into who say, "Oh, I just use soap and water to wash my face."
Yes.
And so, we don't critique anyone in any way, but we definitely want to pinpoint that the soap and water doesn't break down all the free radicals that is coming at us all day long. So it is always an educational standpoint that we come from. But our miracle set has been with us for, it was 18 years old when it got a makeover. And at that point, they were like, okay, this has been with us for 18 years. We're going to upgrade some to come into modern times and upgrade some ingredients to make it more if efficacy. That's the word I'm trying to say. So it
Mhm.
is it's more potent and you using less product.
Right.
So you're using less product to get the benefits, but it is anti-aging you. It is rolling back, keeping you within your youthfulness. Now, this is
Right.
just a flagship, the Miracle Set, but we have 7 or 8 different skin care systems that are available
Mhm.
for based on what your skin needs in that time.
Wow. So you have a variety.
Yes.
Yes. All right. No, and I know that well you have an opportunity that's attached and I want to touch on it a little bit because here's what I do on the channel. We laugh, but I always say if we are in a money crunch, it's not so easy to laugh. Sad people don't laugh too much. So if anything that I could do to bring some hope and some um, something that can help to bring something else into the family that can help to stop a gap or maybe support the family. I mean, I welcome it. So if you want to, tell us a little bit about the opportunity, then go right ahead. Is there is there any reason why anybody who in the chat might want to become a consultant?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, is no better time than now. We are so grateful for the company's generosity. When I got started as a consultant, it was $100 investment. $100, and I got like $500 or $600 worth of products to get me started. So you're seeing an impact right away. When COVID hit, because so many people were furloughed, so many people were laid off, so many people couldn't go. What the company did was so imaginative and so giving. It's their go give spirit. And so they made it available for you to start as a consultant for $30. I mean,
Wow.
seriously, we have women that are coming in at $30. You're getting an electronic business, you're
Mhm.
getting your payment receiving system that
Wow.
allows you to immediately go into business and to start. So $30 can get you in the door as a consultant, and get you position. I mean, we're talking about this as a at a very critical time even now, because it's a
Oh my
holiday
goodness.
season. So
Yeah,
right now, and people are not necessarily as comfortable going in the malls and shopping like before anymore. There's
that's
still
true.
reservation. So now we create that opportunity for them to shop with us. Right now, we become their concierge. You need a
Yep.
gift for your teacher. You need a gift for your co-worker. You're doing a gift exchange, whatever it is. You can reach out to a local consultant who will beautifully package everything for you, often most likely giving a gift with purchase. Hello. I
There you
mean, but
go.
yeah, but yeah, a $30 start in what we call an e-start. So it's an electronic access business where people can go right into your website and start shopping with you. That is a beautiful gift to a woman these days.
All right, so maybe if I'm 4 feet 5 inches tall, am I good to become a consultant? Or maybe if I only have a high school education, am I good to become a consultant? Who can become a consultant?
Anyone 18 or older,
Oh, there you go.
and male and female.
All
That's
right, I
it.
want to pause 1 second again. Deb, I want to pause to welcome. Let's see. We have Toya's Kitchen. I don't think I saw anybody after Toya's Kitchen. If you came after Toya's Kitchen and I didn't mention you, I want to welcome you. I thank you so very much for coming. Um, with me this afternoon is Deb Tuck, and she's passionate about Mary Kay. She's passionate about skin. Welcome, TJ's Delicious Cooking, Tara Smith Jarrett. It's good to have you. I'm so excited to see you. You don't understand. Um, Ta- Tara was hit with the COVID, but weren't you hit with the COVID as well, Deb?
I was, yeah.
Oh my goodness! But
Yes,
I'm
I
telling you,
was.
you didn't have the trauma that Tara had. She really was hit, and
Wow.
I'm just so thankful that she's
Praise
with us,
God,
and
she's here.
she's.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, Tara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, All right, and I see Tara J's blogs just walked in as well. So we want to welcome Tara J's blogs to the forum. It's good to have all of you. All right, Deb, where did I cut you off, girl? Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, we're just sharing a little bit about how if someone should ever, find themselves in a place that they're looking to supplement their income. It could be
Income.
even for just a season, just for the holiday season.
Right.
We usually aren't advised to drop dollars amount, but we have women that bring in just in the holiday season well over $10,000 in
There you
just
go. Yeah,
during the
yeah,
holidays.
because
So
yeah,
you could jump on our opportunity for just that window,
there
just
you
to,
go.
whatever your cause is. Maybe if college students, I know I have a college kid
Hmm.
and two kids in college at the same time. And
Congratulations.
so thank you. And so I know what it's like to be a working mom
Uh-huh.
and still running a business. I mean, I spent my Saturday packaging up holiday gifts because I know in no time people are going to be like, okay, I'm ready to shop for holidays. So your passion spills over when I say you work 9 to 5 on your job if you have a full-time job, and if
Uh-huh.
you work 5 to 9 in
With
your
your
business,
passion.
in
Oh
your
yeah.
passion.
For
Always
real.
put
For
every
real.
day you should
Because
be
then
working.
you're not counting minutes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. Everything means so much more.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you feel this is the way you feel. This is the way you feel. It warms your heart.
Yeah.
It gets away from your head and gets into your heart.
Right, right. They always say you'll know your passion if it's attached to the heart.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's your heart. And I know there's a scripture in the Bible, I believe, that says, where your treasure is, your
Is
heart will
the way
be.
your heart would be also,
So
yeah.
your heart and your treasure is always attached to each other.
Oh yeah.
So, you will always know You will always know that this is it, because you can't get your mind off of it. And even in the times when it's tough and it's rough and it feels isolating and lonely, you still press on because you have a deep seed about what you're doing.
For real, for real. All right. So, of course, you know what I'm going to ask you, if somebody wants to reach out to you and connect. All right, somebody's giving you a compliment again. Very interesting platform. This gives you the opportunity to be an entrepreneur. Awesome. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So there it is. There
yeah.
it is. And I'm telling you, when you own your own little business, you can laugh a lot.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this is your own space, and once you develop the passion, you'll find the opportunities. It's amazing. I want to welcome Michelle from the Philippines. I thank you so much for being faithful. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you very much for coming. All right, and
What a nice crowd you have. How awesome.
oh yeah,
How
yeah.
awesome. Welcome,
I
everyone.
think lots of people wanted to hear about the passion. I don't know if they thought we had some love up in here. Oh my goodness. Right. So I was asking you, Deb, if you want to drop an email, or if you want to drop, what can we drop in the chat so that if somebody wants to connect with you at any point, and maybe even, or I probably should ask you too, has Mary Kay still continued with the discount on the startup, or has the startup
It is
on?
still open. Yeah, I believe they have shifted. They've tried to shut this down for, I think, a few months. It's been maybe about 6 months they've been trying, but
Mhm.
it's just been blessing so many people that they haven't. But there is a possibility that it may end at the end of this year, because that'll be 2 full years that they've been doing it, or at
That's
least until
amazing, though. That's real, very
yeah,
commendable.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it
just
is,
nobody could have an excuse
yeah,
for
yeah, exactly,
not.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
No
really
doors
good.
are shut. Yeah, yeah. But
Right. So
if anyone ever wanted to ask me or just learn more, maybe you know what, I'm intrigued, and you want to, we are open. We're an open book, because that's part of our mission, is that to love people, to share the products, but also to share the opportunity, because you
right,
just never know where a woman or man might be in their life, that this is what they need, right?
right.
And honestly, with the convenience of, with, not to say COVID has been a good thing, but
Hmm.
in our line of business, it has been a great thing, because it has brought the world in. I mean, just look at your business. Look at what you're doing. People are reaching out to you from all over the world right
Oh
now,
yeah,
right?
it's
And this,
amazing.
it's amazing
It's
what
amazing.
the
It's amazing.
benefits of COVID has been, is that
Right,
now the
because
world is closer.
oh yeah, because if there were no COVID, maybe I would not have gotten started.
Exactly, true, true.
All
And
right,
I
and you're
mean, I
getting
wouldn't
another
have.
compliment. Somebody says, co-host, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you,
Doreen
thank
Humphrey,
you, Doreen.
thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for being so supportive. Thank you so much for being um so communicative in the chat. I thank you so very much.
Thank you guys for your feedback. I really love that they're finding value in it, because we could have succumbed to the fact that the world was shut down and all.
Oh
But
yeah.
what was happening is people were now on Zoom a lot. Now,
Oh
when you're
yeah.
on and you're open, everybody can see all the faults of your skin. So actually, our business boomed.
You're right.
Our business boomed because of it. It did. And now you can reach people all over the country that you would never have met in your local, because you've been so restricted to just here. But now, I mean, I literally have customers all over the country now that I would not have met had COVID not happened.
There
Because
you
now what
go.
we can
And
do
I've
is
met
Zoom.
people that I would never have met had
Yeah.
COVID not happened. So I'm really thankful. And you're getting more props here. Let's see what else somebody is. Yvonne Jones has another comment in the chat. She says, this has been wonderful, Mikey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being there. And thank you for being willing to share your thoughts in the
Oh,
chat. I enjoyed your presentation, Deb Tuck. By the way, Deb, doesn't Mary Kay also contribute to preventing domestic violence?
Yes, and I was going to hit on two things in a moment. So thank
Uh-huh.
you for Yvonne for prompting that question because yes, and we're in October and this could be a poignant time to answer that. We're in October and every
Uh-huh.
October, everybody recognizes the month of October as a fight for cancers affecting women, but also as domestic violence prevention month. So there are two. Mary Kay's does have a foundation that is called the charitable Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation. And
Uh-huh.
so during the month of October, almost everything that we do, all the consultants around the world, all over, what we do is we encourage women to do one. We give out these best breast reminder things that often are just random people we meet, and we'll give them this packet of breast cancer breast self exam thing that they can hang in their shower. It's waterproof, but also in it comes some goodies, because we want to entertain women to think about themselves and their health. But also, we champion funding the cause. So we have donated to multiple causes that fight cancers affecting women, all cancers, and also domestic violence. And most of
Wow.
our consultants will give from their own income from their business to the cause.
Uh-huh.
So yes, anyone here who wants to contribute to an official business that really gives into women's life, this Mary Kay Ash Foundation is a great place to do it. So that is a great question, and I actually did this, you guys, just so you guys can know. Obviously, pink is a great representation of our color.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows the iconic pink Cadillac cars. And so, so I wore pink for the first half of the month
Mm-hmm.
to bring awareness. Every single
Right.
day, I wore something in pink. In
Pink.
fact, today, I'm still wearing something with pink. But I decided that halfway through the month, I was going to flip to purple so that I'm
Okay.
also representing both angles of what we are passionate about. We're passionate about saving women's lives. And
Wow.
we have had women that come out of shelters become consultants in Mary Kay because
Wow.
of the love that we poured into them, and a safe haven
That's
that we
amazing. I
provide
didn't
for
know
them.
that.
Yeah. And
That's
so
a
Mary
piece of
Kay is
information I didn't know.
linked. Yes. And so we're linked around the country to multiple sites where if a woman feels threatened domestically, there's a
Mhm.
code that she can use just directly
Wow.
there, and they
That's
can send help
powerful.
to her. So there's lots of things that we champion behind the scene, that, many people don't necessarily ask about.
A
But
lot of passion
yeah,
going on in the Mary Kay business.
yeah, lots of love. Mary Kay
Oh
was a
yeah.
wonderful woman. Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you for
Deb. So tell me what you want me to share in the chat in terms of a contact.
So I
You
am
have email.
very,
What? Go
yeah,
ahead.
I am very local. I'm reachable by phone, text, instant message, whatever. I do have a platform on social media called Virtually Beautiful too.
All right. So
Um,
let me put that in the chat.
yeah, so it's virtually
VIRTUUALLY.
ALLY, and beautiful is spelled B hyphen U hyphen
All right. So start with
TIFUL.
beautiful again. B
B
hyphen.
T U I'm sorry, U I hyphen TIFUL. So it's beautiful. And then there's the number two. So they can always find me there. I
Oh, virtually
actually,
beautiful.
let me see if I can see it. Someone sending some virtual hugs. Thank you. Thank you for the
Virtual
hugs.
B dash U dash TIFUL. Is that what you
Yes.
said?
And then there's a number two at
Oh,
the end
after that.
of L, just the number two. So you can find me there on social media as well. I do teach a class almost every Monday, or
Uh-huh.
actually I flipped it to Sunday now because I had some schedule changes. But I teach a skincare class that always ongoing, talks about the different products and why and when. So they can reach, yeah, be and so it's connected. So there's no space between virtually and beautiful.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
let's do
very
it
sure I
again.
said that. Yeah. So virtually beautiful.
Be you.
Wash your hands.
All right. See. Let's see if we got it right now.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
left
think
off the
so.
Y.
I
Yeah.
think I left. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's go again.
Yeah.
Virtually.
Yeah.
Then B, then space, then
Hyphen. Yeah. So B hyphen
U.
hyphen TI. And then the number two.
Oh God, Mikey. There you go. I hope I got it this
Oh,
time.
thank you, Mama's hotspot handprints. Thank you. Oh yeah, you got it right now.
Okay, so that's where they can find you.
They can find me there. They can also call me. I like literally I answer my phone. So
All right, so do
or
you want
you
to
can
share the
text
number in
me.
the chat?
Yeah, yeah. It's 561
All right, hold on. Take your time because I'm going to spell it. I'm not going to write numbers. Uh-huh.
398
Uh-huh.
0204.
All right, so I hope I have it right there now. So dash in the space and dash in the spaces was throwing me off. 561-398-0204.
You got it.
You
Yes.
did a better job with that one. Oh,
So yeah, they can reach me at any
right.
time there. Now, either you could text me or you could call. And I'm open book. I've been doing this a long time. I love helping women to feel beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I'm no makeup artist, but I know color matching. You get so much certification that you practically are a walking library. So, but because I love what I do, I also invest in learning about why the skin does certain things
Uh-huh.
and what you should use, what you should be looking at. Now,
Right.
although we're talking Mary Kay here and I appreciate the platform, if you are a woman using something and you love what you're using, by all means, I'm not here to flip your choice, but if you want to learn, I also send out sample packets, no cost. And then I have a cost sample packet that is just a little bit more than a regular sample packet that is like about $38, somewhere around there. So there's so many ways that you could try these products with me.
Right. And you're getting props again. Somebody says, Deb, your passion sure comes through. And that is really true.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's obvious
Yeah.
that you love what you do.
Yes, yes, I do love what I do. I do love it.
All right, so I have shared for you Deb's number. It's 561-398-0204. And then if you want to connect with her on social media, it's virtually beautiful. And there's a 2 at the end. And it's in the chat, so you can take a hold of it. And I think the chat stays long after I'm gone. But I'd say if you're interested, then go ahead and get her contact this evening. And of course, most of you are connected to me in some way. For any reason you want to reach out to Deb and you can't find the chat, then you could always reach out to me. I'll be able to connect you to Deb.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to open it up now just to see if there's anybody who wants to ask you any questions. Is there anybody who wants to throw a question at Deb? She's open to take questions. Deb, we're almost getting close to time. Is there any parting word that you want to say to my audience?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say, first of all, thank you. You guys really know how to show up.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
and I honestly did not know that I could see your comments here until I clicked here for a moment. But thank you for your kind feedback, your open heart, for welcoming me here, obviously. You know,
Mm.
I am really grateful for anyone who will listen at the instructions that are about self. When it comes to you, you matter. You first. You first. And you can't give from an empty vessel. So,
No.
first, fill your storehouse. Fill
Oh yeah.
yourself with goodness and love, and find your joy in every day. And then take good care of your skin. It doesn't
You
take a
have
lot,
to.
but it's like you're an investment in you.
It
You're an
is.
investment in
It is
yourself.
your investment in you. It's a
Yeah,
good way to look at it. It's not like, yeah, it is an investment
yeah,
because, and you remember she said she does have the properties for the slowing down of the age.
yeah. And reversing,
And all of
reversing
us
the
want to be
age
forever
too.
young. So, all of us
Yes,
want to be forever young and beautiful. So it's not a
yeah,
bad idea if we, invest in proper skincare
yeah.
and and self-love is all a part of the package too. When you're
Right.
loving on
I
yourself,
agree.
you feel so much good about yourself. It affects every aspect of your life. I'm sure it does help you with progress overall.
Yeah.
So all
And
of them are
honestly,
related, because as the Bible says, the hand can't do without the this and the that. I hope it's the Bible and I'm not being Medea up here. But all the members are connected. I think that there's scripture to back that. So yeah, everything is connected here. You take pride in
everything.
yourself. You do your personal development. Part of the personal development packages, your outer self, and treating yourself well and making yourself look good. We thank you so much, Deb. We really had a
That's
good
right.
time. I really appreciate
Me
your
too.
coming. I guess when I reached out to you, you could not have even imagined it could have been this good. We had a good time, yeah, and you were able to
I
show some of the
sure
products,
did. I
huh?
absolutely did. I enjoyed this opportunity. And how old you look is your business, y'all. But how old you are is your business. But how old you look, truly, that's my business. It's
All
my job
right.
to help you
Okay.
not
Okay.
look your age.
So how old you are is your business, but how you look is Deb's. And
Yeah.
that's a huge responsibility. You have to be passionate in order to take
Take
that
on
one
that. And your children and
on.
your husband, yes.
Oh. All right, guys. So I don't know if you're shy, guys. We're not getting any questions. If you want to throw something at Deb, throw it in the chat. But we thank you so much. Thank you, Toya's Kitchen. I hope I didn't miss welcoming anybody. If I didn't call your name, say something in the chat towards the bottom, and then I will acknowledge you. But I thank you all so very much for coming. You have been a wonderful, wonderful audience. You should give yourselves a round of applause. I thank you so very much for coming, Deb. It was just so very nice to have you. I've shared your information. I get a strong feeling that you're going to have some people reaching out because you really did a marvelous job. I thank you so much.
Thank you.
I want to say if there's anybody in the chat who would love to join me on the podium on one Sunday afternoon, just reach out to me. I'm always looking for somebody to highlight, you know. So reach out to me and we'll make a plan. We'll make it happen. Oh my goodness. Time certainly flies when you're having fun. Is
Yes,
there
you
anybody in
are.
the chat who actually has had experience with the product before? Tell me in the chat if you've actually had experience with the product. Is there anybody who is a Mary Kay girl in the chat? And you have fragrances too, don't you?
We do. We do. We
Yeah.
do. We
I
do. Yeah.
remember the Bellara.
The Balar is my favorite. It's my number one favorite. Doesn't matter what they introduce new. I'm true Balara girl. But we also have full body care. We have lip care, and obviously we certainly do have glamour care. So everything from head to toe you can find with us as well.
Very good. And Doreen Humby saying she certainly enjoyed the program. I thank you so very
Thank
much,
you,
Deborah. Thank you so
Doreen.
much for being so responsive in the chat, Doreen. I thank you so much. And thank you for staying with me. I mean, you pretty much stayed for the full hour. Nobody does that anymore. Oh my goodness. I thank you all so very much. You made me feel good this afternoon. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. We just is there anything else that anybody wants to say in the chat? I left the number 561-398-0204. And then you have
Virtually beautiful.
virtually beautiful, just like it's placed in the chat. You'll find her on social media.
Yeah. And they
And
can
of
also
course,
find me under Deb Tuck. So if they forget the name, virtually, they can find me on the Deb Tuck.
Deb Duck. All right, so that's that. Deb Duck. There you go. There you have it. All right, guys. So, like I said, time really does fly when we're having fun. We had a great time this afternoon. I thank you all so much. Listen, I can't see without my glasses. I don't want to keep taking them off. I thank you all so very much for coming, Deb. I thank you so much for being my wonderful guest. You really are very knowledgeable. I think that's part and parcel of why maybe somebody would be drawn to you. Very knowledgeable, and it's really very obvious that you take what you do very seriously and you're really passionate about it. And I'm telling you, like we said earlier, when you're passionate about something, it doesn't even seem as though you're working. You're giving of yourself because this is something that you love to do.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Ah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
All right, so we'll talk some more. Thank you so
Thank you
very
for
much
the
for coming.
virtual hugs back to you guys. Hugs and hugs. Thank you.
All right, guys. So virtual hugs to you too. I thank you for being an amazing audience. Deb, we thank you so very much for coming. And reach out to
Hello
me
to
if you
the
have something
co-host.
special
Thank you,
and you want to
Michelle.
maybe do it again, and that's fine.
Hi, Michelle. She says hi. Hi to the host. Hi to the co-host. Thank you
Oh,
both. All
who's
right, you guys. It's been so much
Michelle. Okay,
fun.
Michelle's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Mwah. Much love to all. Bye, Deb. Thank you so much.
Hi,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Thanks, Mikey. All right,
All right,
love.
so until next Sunday, guys, it's Mikey and closing off from the Mikey Live Show. It was really great to have you, and I look forward to having you again next Sunday.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Deb.